Greetings everybody, Simon here from Explosive Action, doing another DVD video update, a few Blu-rays as well. Here I am in the media room man cave, where it's always constantly changing. I've had to, you can see some horizontal discs there, trying to make space basically, and I decided to keep sort of doubles and sets together, so you'll see there's the zombie collection set from Umbrella, which quite happily sits on top like that. You know, the 3 Mondo Macabre discs that I've got, Severin discs, and anything that's got partners, so Kill Bill 1 and 2 on Blu-ray for example. And I've been doing that across the action ones as well, just to keep efficient use of space. So there you go, Beverly Hills Cop and all those type of things are slammed together, Maniac Cop, Martial Law, things like that. So it's all about efficient use of space in here. So it always constantly looks full, but I always have ways of getting more stuff in here. So not to worry on that front. That tape tower is just constantly towering. But first things first, new stuff. You'll see here on the left, I have my Rotor poster, which was a lucky little find. $1.50 that cost me. Rotor being a terrible 80s made-for-video, I think, sci-fi action film. It's pretty terrible, but it's fun, and it's only on VHS. I don't have the tape. I'd like it, really. Robotic Officer Tactical Operation Research is coming. Doesn't even make sense when you say it like that. Anyway. I've also got a horizontal one. Exactly the same thing, but it goes horizontal. I haven't found a place to put that yet. And I've got a few more posters that I will have to hang sometime soon. But for now, we'll just get on with the update. First things first. Actually, I'll do a quick review first. Last thing I watched was this. Chillers. Now, I believe this was a Troma anthology, and it's fucking garbage. There's my review. It's a horror anthology. It's as cheap as chips. The plot is wafer thin. There's no scares. It's only rated M, which is, you know, piss weak out here. Yeah, I didn't care for this whatsoever. And it's also one of the oldest tapes I've ever had. I've been putting off watching it for 15 years. 15 years, I think. It's just been sitting there, like, oh, okay, I'll get there, and I got there. The best thing about it was the trailers at the beginning, which was just 4 PM Entertainment action film trailers in a row. Classic stuff like Shotgun Jones. That was the most fun. Anyway, don't watch Chillers, it's garbage. Latest pickups in tapes. Dom, who used to go under the name Last a Lot, who no longer has a YouTube channel, but I am still in contact with quite often. He very, very kindly just sent me some tapes for no reason other than he's a cool bloke, and we've been sending stuff backwards and forwards, little pieces here and there, and he sent me his doubles of Body Count on Palace, which is in fantastic condition. Really great little tape. And the much sought after Demons tape, which is in awesome condition, and is I've got a reversible cover, which I won't do now, but that cover is definitely the supreme one out of the two. So cheers to Dom for sending me those. This little lot here, now I think I showed off Shocking Heavy Metal in my last update. The day after I got it, my Blood Tracks tape turned up. So you'll be able to see the similarities between the two here. Same movie. I believe the tape is a slightly longer cut. I haven't checked it out for comparison yet, but quite a toughie to find this one, Blood Tracks, Canon Films, on Avatar. Avatar, what? Communications. I'm not even familiar with them. Probably a sub-label of something, but anyway. So that's Blood Tracks with the Shocking Heavy Metal DVD digibook? Hardbox sitting next to it. So that's the first stuff. Anywho, so there's been a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays that I picked up recently, so instead of just showing them to you in front of, you know, on top of the table like I usually do, I'd already archived them away into the shelves, so I've just popped them out here, and we'll just go through them. The first thing I got, which I've been after for a hell of a long time, is the Dario Argento Steelbook, which gets you 5 films. Do You Like Hitchcock, which is his TV film, Phenomena, The Card Player, Tenebrae, and Trauma. Now, I didn't have Card Player or Do You Like Hitchcock in any format, so that was good, and I don't mind the Card Player. A lot of people give it crap. It's not his best, but it's alright. Haven't seen Do You Like Hitchcock, I've read bad things, and my edition of Trauma is quite garbage, so these are Anchor Bays, and this is a little tough to get this, so very happy about that. Steelbook, very nice. Can't remember exactly where I put it. I'll just pop it there for a minute. Okay, things that I've picked up recently. So I got in a trade the Exorcist Digibook, which is very cool. I already had the Blu-ray, but this is the Digibook Blu-ray. That there is a little signed print from William Friedkin, and it's it's got a nice little book inside it. It's actually part of it, and the main reason I got it is that it's the theatrical and the director's cut edition, which out here our local edition was only the director's cut, which is fine. I do prefer that cut, but it is nice to get this, and it was incredibly cheap. I got it in a trade for $12, which is dirt cheap, so happy to get that one. I upgraded my DVD of Orcs, which I thought was a bit of a laugh. Also got this in a trade, very cheap. It's not really a horror comedy, it's just a action comedy with a few gory little pieces in it. It's a lot of fun, so definitely check out Orcs if you haven't seen it. This is a highlight. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Now, everyone's talked about this before. I finally waited for it to get a slightly better local price, and I picked it up. Watched it last week with my wife, and we both cackled ourselves stupid. It was a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it. 22 Bullets, L'Immortel, I suppose how you say it, which is a Jean Reno film I've wanted to get for a long time. It's French. The Australian release the video has been cropped to 178:1, which I didn't want. This is in scope, and it's the Canadian Blu-ray that's multi-zone, I believe. So I'll get to check that out soon. Comes in a nice slipcase, which is very nice. Amazon UK, I got Harry Brown. This is a complete blind buy, but I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this. Michael Caine, how would you describe it as? It's a revenge film, I think. Superb, confirms Caine as the king of cool, which is pretty true, actually. And again, our local release is cropped. I don't know why we're getting unlucky with our cropped releases. I've said it before, 1.78:1 is the new pan and scan. I don't know what's going on, but that's in scope, and I'm looking forward to checking out that one. Nothing else there. What do we got? Okay, the new local release of Hostel 1, 2, and 3. Never seen the Hostel films. I put them off and off and off because, you know, there was just too much chatter about it, and whenever there's too much chatter about it, it usually ends up disappointing me. So I waited until I could get it cheap, and 1, 2, and the new shot on DVD, well, not shot on DVD, shot for DVD Part 3, which has had generally negative reviews, but I'm a sucker for direct-to-DVD, so I will sit down and watch all these in one go. And it's a nice little 3-way set, exclusive to JB Hi-Fi out here, and I got it for a good price during their sales. So that's Hostels 1, 2, and 3. What else we got? Okay, Code Red release of Beyond the Door. I've wanted to check this guy out for a long time. Nice little slipcase here. Looks incredibly creepy. Mid-70s. Can't remember who directs this one. Can't find it quick enough. So anyway, Richard Johnson film. So that should be good fun. Had a lot of good reviews on that. What else we got? Okay, down here a bit. Picked up this cheapie I've been eyeing off for ages. Japanese horror? Or Korean horror? I don't know. It's Asian horror. I can't remember which country it was from. Abnormal Beauty. Don't know much about it, but I've been eyeing it off for a long time. It looks quite cool, so hopefully that's a good one. This one from the UK, Apocalypse of the Dead. It's actually originally known as Zone of the Dead, and I can't remember where it was filmed. It was filmed in Russia or an Eastern European country. I can't remember exactly where it was. But it does have Ken Foree from Dawn of the Dead in it, so that's the main reason I got this, and the fact it was like, you know, $4 or something. The typical UK DVD releases of zombie films these days, they just make them look like these massive apocalypses, with this fantastic art, and you know, well, it's never ever what you get. So, Apocalypse of the Dead. See how that one goes. Got this one really cheap in the city. This is a lot of fun. Demon Wind. It's a 1990 sort of Evil Dead clone. Very cool. A little bit of a slasher kind of thing, but quite supernatural. These kids go, well, it's not really camping, but they go out on a trip, and they end up at this house in the forest, and realise it's a bit possessed and spooky. And every time they try and escape, this wind comes and just they appear back at the house, so they can never escape. Which is the Evil Dead kind of stuff. It's got that, you know, the camera flying around the screen, pretending to be the wind. Good fun, only on a UK DVD, not in the US. Okay, what else? Another new one I haven't watched yet, Legacy. Another one I've been eyeing off locally in the city for a while. Looks kind of cool. Universal film. Don't know too much about it actually. Lance Henriksen, Man's Best Friend. Heard many things about this. And it's got, yeah, Ali Sheedy, which, you know, from Short Circuit films, so bit of 80s fun here, I think. Killer Dogs, I suppose. Looks like a good one. What else? Okay. Another one from Amazon. Walking the Dead. I know nothing about this. Absolutely nothing. I got this with Apocalypse of the Dead. Basically, I wanted to make a quick order before the free shipping ran out, and although they say it's ran out, it still actually works. What do we got here? Blah, 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 blah. Remote Chinese village. Ghost town. A man who has the ability to revive the dead and is building an army. There you go. Walking the Dead. Looks pretty good, actually. Where are we? Okay. Been wanting to check this out for ages. Mulberry Street, or as they've renamed it in the UK, Zombie Virus on Mulberry Street, which was an After Dark film. Again, look at that cover. They always make it look far better than it probably is. But it's meant to be pretty decent. Best zombie flick since Diary of the Dead. That's not saying much. Oh, that's not saying much at all. But anyway, Mulberry Street. Should be good. Finally, I'm going to check it out. Snakes on a Plane. Everyone knows this film. I was all down for it when you know, it became this big internet thing about this movie coming out called Snakes on a Plane. And then it hit the cinemas, and then, I don't know, the hype was bigger than my desire to see it, so I never did. But I got it for precisely $1, so I will now check it out. Can't go wrong for $1. Alright, changing the side of the room, and what have I got over here? Just a couple of action films to finish me off. Operation Delta Force 5, Random Fire. Looks utterly craptastic. I ordered 3 and 4 as well on a little 2-disc thing, but it hasn't turned up yet. It's supposed to come the same time as this because it's from the same seller. But that looks pretty cool. Number 5, I've probably shown this before, but this is a 4-pack I paid 1 penny for, and that's Operation Delta Force 1 and 2, along with US SEALs 1 and 2. For 1 penny, that was an exceptionally good buy. So then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5, so I've got to wait to be able to watch those. And what's the last thing I got here? Nightmare at Noon, another $1 pickup. Nico Masterakis collection. And this stars, yeah, Brian James, Bo Hopkins, Wing Hauser. This is going to be awesome. Really looking forward to checking out that guy, actually. So there you go, Nightmare at Noon. And I think that could be it. So that's pretty much it. They're all the newbies. And that's how the collection's looking at the moment. All those tapes from last time, you'll see the rituals and that sitting up in the corner. Efficient use of space. So there we go. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will speak to you soon. See yous.